From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Our starter in this one, Joe Ryan. What do we have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout-to-walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
That one fouled off. That one ripped right center field. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Acuna, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Acuna recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Steps on first for the out.
Batting third.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Mauricio Dubon. Mike Yastrzemski up here, 9th in the NL in home runs.
Ball one.
Yastrzemski, in his 8th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Austin Riley.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss at a slider. This one in the air, center field. Buxton should have this one. And that is that. The Twins coming up, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for Atlanta, Reynaldo Lopez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ball inside.
And now it's filled up. Hard hit right side. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Trevor Larnach.
He's struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
He rides.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. One out, runner at second. Byron Buxton now at the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Man at second. And he swings through that one. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Bell in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. And that's the inning. Back in Minnesota. Now in for the Braves. Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Ball. Ball.
Hit in the air, center field. Buxton settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Batting 5th.
At the plate, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Second inning here, no score.
Ball.
Got to be down in the zone with that 2-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
That
ball,
one misses. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
He's in there.
Batting 7th.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily.
1 down. Here's Sean Murphy.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The shortstop, Mauricio.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. He was late there. Strike 1. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Double play ball to second. Here's Lopez for 1. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens.
0-1 now. That clips the corner. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So up next for Minnesota, Otto Lopez.
No.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Quick move to first. Lopez dives back in safely. Jeffers matched a homer in his last game. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Not in time. He's safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. Slider for a strike. And a 1-2.
Ball.
Sets him down looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Diesel.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
On the ground to short, Dubon. Slings to first, and that is the third out of the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Matt Olson down. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Man at second. Now 1-1. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Splits the plate. That is strike 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Top of the third, no score. Just missed.
Inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, right side. Wagaman takes it to the bag and one away in the top of the third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Acuna in the box now. Takes strike one. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0. Jordan Lawler. He'll take over at second base after the injury.
Number 35.
One gone, runner at first. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Swinging a foul straight back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Acuna over at first with one away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-2. Out towards right center field. He's got it.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin.
Here comes Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw, safe.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Man on second, 2 down. Sliced hard, but foul. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. In time. Got her out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Twins, Eric Wagaman. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Just outside, missed.
Ha!
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Trevor Larnach. And a big swing and a miss. Late with the swing there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Ball.
That one way inside. Oh, great stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Twins back at Target Field. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dominic Smith. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. will hit next.
No. That's a strike.
Popped in the air out towards left center. 2 away now. So here's Murphy now. Single to right at his first trip.
Murphy.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Larnach turns to the right on the move. And that is that. Braves go down. Bottom 4. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back. Out of here. Byron Buxton blasts one out. Home run number 20 on the year, and we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Bell swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. So up next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens.
No, that's a
Clemens measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Check swing went around. That's strike 1.
No, that's the ball.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one not close. Full count now. And base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Otto.
Stepping in, Otto Lopez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off down the right side.
Ball. Ball 2. Ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Three-two. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Ryan.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Struck out looking his first time. That one missed.
Got the dish, looking to look the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one misses. That's 5 straight. And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Outside ball 4. He walked him, and they are loaded.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ronaldo Lopez won't go any further. Ian Hamilton takes over on the mound.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
So now pitch hitter for Minnesota, Victor Caratini. Big spot for him here. Caratini in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. That's too low. Ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That misses. Ball 2.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Eric Wagaman. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Twins get 1 on this homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
White batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swings through that one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot.
No.
Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Clips the corner. Now 1-2. Acuna wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still two challenges left for them. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to.
Now that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Halfway home, all even, one apiece. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Austin Martin.
Well, these Twins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Here's a 2-1. Upstairs. It's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Number 9.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. Next to hit, Trevor Larnach. 1 for 2. The 0-1 right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece and stays alive. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. To the right side. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. Here comes the manager. Hunter Stratton on the pitch here.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here's Byron Buxton. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball one. Ball two.
And that's in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit and then.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now Mike Yastrzemski.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident. It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here is Austin Riley. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive, Adam in center field. Down in order, go the Braves. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back in Minnesota. Now it's the Twins DH, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Suarez also throwing. Close, but called a ball. Yeah, that's ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And delivers outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's filled up.
Now pitching for
Jose Suarez is forced to the mound after the injury.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Go ahead run on base. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Time called.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The count 2-1. Popped up first base side. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
1 out man at first. Otto Lopez, the next Twin up to hit.
Ball.
And another ball. The Twins with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 2-2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Inside, and that's ball 3. Ryan Jeffers next to bat for Minnesota. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 13th home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now here is Ryan Jeffers. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Tosses across to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman, Victor.
Vic Caratini at the plate. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back at Target Field. Now in for the Braves, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. To the right side. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for
and
Atlanta,
here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's limited the damage so far. Nothing too bad. Might stick with this approach.
Murphy in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Now it's going to be Mauricio Dubon. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air to left center. Martin on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Twins 3 and the Braves 1. This is Twins baseball on the Show North. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, number 13, Eric Wegeman.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1.
Ball outside.
Suarez, 28 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Austin Martin getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. Dubon. 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now here is Trevor Larnach. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. Checks his swing.
Did he go?
Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. 2-1 now. That one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, no.
The 1-2 goes down looking. Twins. We're at the top of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Eli White.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Right side, Clemens. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So back to the top of the order. And next for Atlanta, Matt Olson. 1 for 3.
Ball.
The Braves down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. See you later. Matt Olson goes deep. Home run number 30 on the year. And they cut into the deficit.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
Here's Acuna now. Line drive, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for any.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Anthony Banda gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Hey.
Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Swing.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Oh, that fastball drilled him. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Getting some more speed on the bases. Riley in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
The 0-2. And just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Inside, just missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Dominic Smith next up for the Braves. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mark settles under it, and that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the
Back
Braves.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Robert Suarez.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
Well, one-run game. Josh Bell getting ready to hit. Puts it in the air out towards left center. White gets under it. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Cody Clemens, the next Twin, up to hit.
Ball.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joe Jimenez up and throwing. Hyams warming up as well.
That was straight queso right there.
Suarez, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Ball.
That one in the dirt. Full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
The batter number
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Back in the sixth, he drove a two-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Riley. And there's two down. So up next, Ryan Jeffers. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Clemens off of first with two away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. We go to the ninth. Now in for the Braves, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Dan Altavilla.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Alvarez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Twins trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Lifted in the air, right center field. Buxton on the move to the alley. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Now here is Sean Murphy. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Ball.
And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. In the air, left field. Martin settles under this one. And there's two away. So it's their last chance in this one. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves.
Ball one, up.
Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take the series opener here at home.
Well, a real balanced ball game, 3-2 score. We saw some hitting at times. We saw some good pitching at other times, and I think very